Okay, let's go over today's recap. I didn't. I traded on the road today. I was visiting a friend on the way to my parents for Christmas, and so I was on the mobile setup, and I was little careful today. However, I had two good trades out of the open and spent the rest of the day um, like throwing for back and forth some ideas, and because it was mostly job today, and well, I was actually hoping, or I counted for a bounce on of some short covers today after the whole week was pretty much selling off, and we have Christmas ahead, and I don't know, it's the market still looks very weak. We're uh, an hour before the close, and it's the market's still red, and I don't know it. I don't like it. So with this bias, my long bias, I took a long in Apple just after it. It tested here. It tested VWAP again, and then when it bounced off, I just gave it a stab with a small position and took profits into the resistance of 158, and I took the last piece off when 158 was rejected, and it dropped back below, and as you can see, I think my fill was like at 87 cents, so it dropped very fast, and so I just hit the bid, and yeah, I waited for a second to see, Apple likes to, like drop the full dollar, test below, and go back up. So I just didn't like the action. I was in the mobile setup, and I just took off the trade, and I didn't even consider like flipping short here, because even though it looks very good, this would be a decent entry for a short, and just to play it back. I didn't. Then the other one was in Tesla. Tesla once again traded on very very low volume, um, and with a widespread, it it sold off, and I had 314 down as a pivot, and when it rejected it, I was too slow. Um, Actually, no, that's not true. I tried to get filled on the bid at 314. That didn't work, so I took the offer. Then I let it play out. I wanted to add more at 312. Obviously, we didn't get there. Um, I took. I immediately placed an order on the offer above. Yeah, like above the half dollar, and this is yesterday's closing. Just to take off some, and the spread. It was very erratic, very low volume. Like it's like a dollar move, and it switched like prices within seconds, and I just took it off half, and yeah, Tesla retested 314 and then moved up, and I saw just here I took another piece around off below 317, more at 318, and rest here at 320. I didn't trust it and didn't think it would break out further, and oh, actually no, I took another partial. I think that's here it was like three shares, and here another three shares, but I mean, it was a 6 point move on 25 shares. It's not much, but I think it was more than $50. So yeah, it's good. I don't have big targets yet. Um, and then for the rest of the day, I don't think I didn't. We through back and forth some ideas on where to take trades and where not to take trades. Let's see. Twitter. My friend was trading Twitter, and I just didn't like. Sorry, I just didn't like the action. And then we were talking about like a breakout, and I had this level like the 70, 77, 75 area that was rejected here. We made some move here, retested and broke it, then retested here, and he my friend wanted to go long here, and I can't recall, and then I thought it might break out, and wanted to give it a stab and like see how to manage it, but I didn't like it, so I just saw it would reject, and it was just in this market right now. I really don't like any trades around VWAP because like there's so much chop, there's no follow through. We had a very nice VWAP play in Facebook today. Like I really, I really like this one. I missed it unfortunately, because like I usually like when the stocks are trending. I really like VWAP plays. Like the market is selling off, then it's testing, retesting VWAP, and you can place. Like here this was perfect. Like like we tested. I had 132 down as a pivot. It was tested here, tested here, rejected, sold off further, then it retested, and like usually I would, with WeWeb here, I usually just put in like when you're already around like 131, I just place. I place an order, a limit order just below 132, and see if I get filled, especially like when I see something like this, and like it it was a good trade. Not that I would have taken everything. uh like I probably, knowing myself, I most likely would have taken off the most of the trade, like the last piece around here at 129. I just don't have any patience. However, I watched Facebook, and I just looked over it, and now after it was selling up so much, I watched it, and I saw it like hesitate at 127.50, and I went for a breakout, and it worked out nicely. So it was only like, I don't know, only like 50 shares. Like it was just to give it a shot, and took off like in the 80s for 30 cents. Sold more at this area here where I saw some resistance, um, and the full dollar 128, and just stuck with the rest for with the stop out at break even. And then I saw it reject, and come back to 128, and then when it formed this candle, I just took it off as it broke the lows, and so it was a good exit, to be honest. Sometimes I short it, but or flip it, but after this kind of sell off, I thought we might make a move to 130, but I was going. It was already like past my time, and I was about to head and leave. So yeah, that was pretty much the last trade. Yeah, was a decent day for the market, not uh, doing much, and selling off further, and yeah, good to call it a day, maybe call it a year. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna be trading next week, but I surely will be at my desk on Thursday and Friday. But yeah, I don't know if I will be taking any trades. We'll see. Merry Christmas to you guys, and thanks for watching.